excited about this. This is the first I have actually seen any of the performance. I've not seen the dress rehearsal or anything. So it's nice to see everyone face to face again for a performance. And I am going to pass it over to the real stars of the show here, who are the children. Thank you.
Well, here we are, the Museum of Ancient Greece.
What do we have to come here for? I wanted to go to Aqualand.
It's only June, far to go to Aqualand.
We're here to finish off our topic on ancient Greece
and learn about what they left us.
But why the ancient Greece? Why are they important?
Yeah, what did they ever do for us?
Hello, good morning. I am Tanya, the tour guide. I think I can help you explain that one. Cue music.
And now it's time to meet those ever so clever chaps, the Brainy Greeks.
Good evening. I'm Aristotle, ancient Greek philosopher.
And I'm Archimedes, inventor, physicist, mathematician, engineer,
and big head.
You know the caveman gave us hope. Roman soldiers built the road. Egypt's pyramids were buildings at their peak. But when we talk of great invention, it's important that we mention a special race who really were unique. Plato and Pythagoras, both of them discoverers. Socrates, each other's great technique. Was there ever such a bunch of chaps so clever? If you want to know the answer, ask a Greek. I'm a Greek, we are also magnifique. We invented sundials, catapults, and frames. Cheaply, so to speak, our success was not a freak. But working hard is how we got our kicks. We created the first siren and the first soldering iron. The Olympics, well, that was quite a busy week. So the next time that you go to the toy shop for a yo-yo, let them know, no, it was thought of by a Greek. We are Greek nowadays, you all geek. But in ancient times, people thought of us as stuff. Our physique was not weak, cause when people gave us cheap, we invented boxing and other violent stuff. Farming flamethrowers for battles, paintball counters, baby rattles. Is there nothing they can do? I hear you shriek. So next time you take a shower or you see a lighthouse tower, just remember they were thought of by a Greek. Stage acoustics, ancient harps, music sound of flats and sharp. Central heating, hydrodons and fences, windows, lamps and pauses. But the hardest part is message and no double is one which raises business of public department, prisons of public studies, transporters, shops and maps. We were also brainy chaps, anchors, chewing on the list of never seen. Spinning tops to dice the brain. Do we have to ask again? Did they come from Spain? No, they came from Greece.
As you can see, the Greeks gave us many things. During your tour today, you will visit 3 rooms in which our intelligent, well-informed, and attractive guides will tell you more. Let me hand you over to Tony, and he'll help you discover more about the ancient Greek Olympic Games.
Hi children and teachers, I'm Tony the tour guide. Welcome to the room of the ancient Greek Olympics.
The Greeks really gave us the Olympics? That is so interesting.
I told you that in class.
Yeah, but when you tell us things, I don't listen.
Yes, they lasted from the 8th century BCE until the 4th century CE, but then they stopped. Frenchman brought up the idea again and in 1894 founded the International Olympic Committee.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Baron Pierre de Coubertin. I was born in Paris and spent many years interested in teaching and sport. After seeing different competitions, I had the idea for an international sporting competition to encourage peace between countries. After finding the IOC, we managed to organize the first modern Olympic Games in 1896 in Greece.
So, what were the ancient Olympic Games like?
Watch this. It will give you all the good bits.
Good afternoon and welcome back to History TV Sports News, bringing you live sporting events direct from the past.
Today we've got exclusive coverage of the Olympics from ancient Greece. So let's go over to our commentary team in the year 400 BC.
Good afternoon. Here we're all set for the finals of the parade, which will be taking place in a couple of minutes. The athletes are naked. They're naked? Yeah, the athletes are actually naked. They're not ready, they're not ready.
No, we are ready, we run naked.
Over to you, Tommy.
Here's how we run, man. Ancient Greek thing, okay?
Over to you, Tommy, with the women's events. Hi, I'll be covering all the women's events at this Olympics.
Yay, I'm here to represent Sparta, the best city of the state.
Cool, you're talking lovers after the best city in the state. This here are no women's events.
I'm sorry, what do you mean?
Yeah, be 24 months. Women are not allowed to take part of the Olympics.
Well, we can watch them.
Apparently you're not even allowed to watch them unless you're married.
That's so mean.
So unfair. I guess. Back to the studio. Right. Well, while we wait for something we can actually cover, let's catch up with the Olympic medal table so far. Over to you, Rob. Greece did pretty well though. As you expect, no one else is competing. So Greece at the top of the table there, great news. And indeed at the bottom. Speaking of bottoms, let's go back to Olympia. Hello, I'm pleased to stay and stand really close out of Femis. Shouldn't you be getting ready now? You're in a minute.
We are ready. This is how we race.
I thought you guys ran in noon.
No, this is the Hippodrominus race. We run the full thing in armor. It's how to show off our military prowess.
But it's just a running race. Why do you need a shield?
When you're running next to the javelin field, it comes in useful. Anyways, it's an ancient Greek thing.
Let's go over to the next event. Thank you. I'm here on the pancration. So what is that I hear you ask? It's two men fighting with no gloves and even fewer rules. Here to tell us all about it, Krugas, the winner.
Actually, I'm Dexamenus, the loser. That's Krugas. He's the winner.
But isn't he, well, dead?
Yes, he's dead. You see, the thing is in the pancration, and you're not supposed to kill your opponent. I did, so technically, Krugas is the winner.
Haha, don't tell me. It's an ancient Greek thing.
Well, the thing is I've got pretty sharp nails on my hands, and when I punched him in the stomach, I sort of pulled his guts out.
Coming up next, my lunch. Back to the studio. So did that really happen? Yeah, luckily nowadays we haven't kept all of the traditions of the ancient Greek Olympics. Thanks, Tony. Interesting and informative as always. I never knew that the ancient Greeks competed naked. I'm glad that is one tradition we don't still follow. Maybe we could suggest to Miss McConaughey.
That we do sports naked?
No, that we have a mini Olympics.
I would like to suggest the next school council meeting.
Look, here come the NASCARs. What do you think we will find about next?
Hi everyone, are you ready to find out about another legacy of the ancient Greeks?
Please tell us there will not be any more nudity. I'm not sure my heart can take it.
Don't worry, this is perfectly safe. Democracy, let us tell you more. One was Athens.
Museums. We like arts.
And poetry. And plays.
And music.
We also believe in democracy.
What's democracy? Democracy is a fancy word for a government that people get to vote for.
Well, that sounds cool. So put your hands up if you like a democracy.
I think it worked.
And democracy is the form of government we have today.
Almost.
And the other mighty city-state in Greece was Sparta.
We Spartans were like killing people.
And what else?
Whoa, that's about it really. We only like killing.
Oh, we also like going abroad and meeting people.
That's nice. What do you do when you meet other people?
We kill them. And what about art and music?
Oh, yuck!
And democracy?
Do you have democracy?
Democracy? Of course not. We have a king. In fact, we have two kings. Our most famous king is King Leonidas.
Hooray, King Leonidas!
The Spartans and the Athenians did not like each other.
Sparta is the most famous example of an oligarchy in ancient Greece.
Yes, oligarchies use their power to gain wealth.
An oligarchy was often used to restore peace when democracy failed.
Hey, look, what's that?
A marker of relief showing the people of Athens being crowned by democracy passed by the people of Athens in 336 BC.
Although democratic ideals did not survive in ancient Greece, they have been influencing politicians and governments ever since.
So let's recap. Spartans don't have democracy.
Democracy, for almost everybody. Democracy, for almost everybody. But only if they qualify. Ceremony not a fair, but only if they qualify. Ceremony not democracy. That's the great Greek legacy.
That was sick!
That's so embarrassing. I know. She's got her cap on backward.
Will you rather be a Spartan or Athenian? I think a Spartan. I've always fancied having my head shaved, and I really like the idea of leaving my baby sister in the mountain. Well, folks, we have only one more room left at the Museum of Ancient Greece. Architecture. But hang on, it's still filming a TV program. Okay, kids, look smart. You can end up on TV. Remember your...
Representing Cityview School. Yeah, we know.
Oh, it's Kevin McLeod. I never missed an episode of his program.
feels important that I do so.
Yep, and now he's going to say something that won't make much sense to you, that'll make it sound intelligent. Something like this. For centuries, architects have been learned experts
an arithmetical relationship between buildings in one hand and watching the other.
Because when those two are introduced, they dance.
The water takes sunlight and shimmeringly offers it to the building, with scintillating sparkling patterns. It's a thing to behold.
Do you understand? No. Neither do I. That is an actual quote from a Grand Design episode. Anyway, today we're in ancient Greece, more specifically in Athens.
Can we begin now? Are we ready?
Just 1 second. Wait, I also need one message.
Light, camera, action!
Here we meet the Athanasius and Irene, a young Athenian couple who have just recently bought this property. Hi. So, what is this? It looks familiar. This is the temple of Olympian Zeus.
Well, what's left of it, which is not much.
But come on, look at the charm, look at the character.
Look at the walls, look at the roof. Oh no, you can't learn, Tenny.
So, what's your plan here then? I see you already have an architect working on it.
Okay, so we really want to respect the essence of this original building. This was one of the most important temples in Athens. It was dedicated to Olympian Zeus.
That's because Zeus was the boss of gods on Mount Olympus, not because he was any good at sports.
Be quiet, mate. Every time you say something like that, I need to sacrifice a god to pieces. It's costing me a fortune.
Anyway, how old is this thing?
Construction began in the 6th century BC during the rule of the Athenian tyrants, who wanted to build the greatest temple in the ancient world.
And there were lots of temples around back then.
It was renowned as the largest temple in Greece and housed one of the largest cult statues in the ancient world.
So, how long do you think it's going to take you to convert this into a nice house?
Well, you can't rush things like this. The original construction took 638 years to complete, so we'll be lucky if our grandchildren get to see the house finished.
638 years?
Yes, but keep in mind that there were 104 colossal columns and a huge statue of Zeus that was made of ebony, gold, and marble, and it was 13 meters tall.
Yes, the statue was placed in the cella. That's what they call the room at the center of the temple.
Now, okay, could you settle an argument we've been having? As you can see, the original columns were designed in the Corinthian style. I would like to keep it that way.
Ah, yes, that's the one with the capital top part carved with leaves and flowers. No. I think we should change it to Doric style. That's the one with the capital at the simple square top with the circle underneath. Nice, clean, geometrical shape.
What boring geometrical shape? Corinthian.
Doric.
Corinthian!
Doric.
Corinthian!
Doric. Right.
Oh, look! It's Zeus!
I will settle this myself.
You tell him, Hera.
I'm on it. How about we find a compromise, a kind of middle ground? There's another style of architecture that the Greeks used, and is somewhere in between the Doric and the Corinthian.
It's called the Ionic stone. Oh yes, I like that one very much. It has volumes of scrolls on each side. I think that would look great in your new home. I approve.
Okay, fine.
By the way, where's that guy that said I'm not very sporty?
Oh yes, that was me.
That's what you get if you laugh at schools.
So there you have it. Another project that was going nowhere successfully salvaged by me, Kevin McLeod. Thank you.
What? You did nothing!
So when will we be on TV?
I don't think that one will ever make it to TV.
I'm so tired. I didn't drink coffee since 9 o'clock.
Well, thanks for coming. And who can tell me what you remember most about your trip to the museum today? To overthrow Nika, the Spartans like to kill people.
The Kevin McLeod can't grow faster than an angry Greek.
Really, those are the bits you remember from 2,000 years of Greek legacy. I think it's time to go.
Groovy Greeks. And now it's time to meet those those ever so clever chaps, the Brainy Greeks.
Good evening. I'm Aristotle, ancient Greek philosopher.
And I'm Archimedes, inventor, physicist, mathematician, engineer,
and Big Ed.
You know the caveman gave us hope. Roman soldiers built the road. Egypt's pyramids were buildings at their peak. But when we talk of great invention, it's important that we mention a special race who really were unique. Plato and Pythagoras, both of them decipherers. Socrates, he showed his great technique. Was there ever such a bunch of chaps so clever? If you want to know the answer, ask a Greek. I'm a Greek, we are also magnifique. We invented sundials, catapults, and bricks. Cheat and sleep, so to speak, our success was not a freak. But working hard is how we got our kicks. We created the first siren and the first soldering iron. The Olympics, well, that was quite a busy week. So the next time that you go to the toy shop for a yo-yo, let them know, no, it was also by a Greek. We are Greek, nowadays you call us geek. But in ancient times, people thought of us as tough. Our physique was not weak, cause when people gave us cheap, we invented boxing and other violent stuff. Fiery flamethrowers for battles, pinhole counters, baby rattles. Is there nothing they can do? I hear you shriek. So next time you take a shower or you see a lighthouse tower, just remember they were thought of by a Greek. Stage acoustics, ancient harps, music sounds, brass and sharp. Central heating, hydrophone, and springs, strings, and diamond balls, and tires, and bridges. Thermometers, void dispensers, anemometers, voltage mergers, mixers, pulling harps, bridges, we were also brainy chaps, anchors, chewing gum, the ladies have never seen. Spinning tops, the dice, the brain, Louis have to ask again. They come from Spain, no, they came from Greece.
From Greece.
Thank you. Right, congratulations everybody. I am kind of glad I didn't get to see any of the rehearsals and everything, because what an amazing surprise the final show was. You should all be very proud of yourself. With regards to the question you were asking about hosting a mini Olympics, I don't mind doing it, but you need to promise to all keep your clothes on, because I don't think that's appropriate for this day and age. Maybe for the Greeks, but not us. Thank you very much, everybody. I know the amazing amount of work that goes into these shows, especially now that we are a year group as opposed to just classes. So all the work that's went in from the class teachers, from the children, from the technology side as well, and even the parents at home who are probably sick of listening to these songs being practiced, and you've all helped out with the costumes and everything as well. So a big thank you to everyone involved in our show today. A round of applause for everyone else involved, please. There we go.
We will let you guys watch the video once it's all been recorded. In fact, here is Albert now taking some extra. This is the bit you get at the end, what I would call like the bonus scenes on the DVD. Perfect. Oh, look, that's not really
What's this looking like, Mr. Pettit?
It's all great. Not stressful or anything. It's all a breeze.
Okay, guys. So, essentially, we want to do a straight run through without stopping. That means, do you know how hard that is for Mr. Perret to not say something halfway through?
I'll bite my tongue.
Yeah, I won't be able to say anything. We just want you to get the experience of doing it all the way through with no stopping.
People gave us cheap. We invented boxing, otherwise stop. Stars left us strong. Central heating, hydrophone, and string is out for sports. It's only not apply, but only if they qualify. It's only not democracy. Democracy. That's the great Greek legacy.
Hello. Hello.
I think cold cups. Think about ice cream and polar bears.
Oh, I want ice cream.
I mean, this is a fun.
Hi, Miss Coombe.
Exciting.
We're ready for this.
We're ready.
First dress rehearsal. Hello. So what are the hats for?
We're builders.
You're what?
We're builders.
Ah, you're builders.
I'm an architect.
Like Roman builders, yeah? Cool. You're a dude. And so am I. Hey, what's up?
With